This is treatment-free beekeeping, where we talk about the steps you can take or what it's like to try to keep bees treatment-free. From the beginning to hopefully a successful end, we'll go through the process as we experience it in our life on Wildflower Bee Farm. This is treatment-free beekeeping. Let's get started. So this is Hive 87 on November 18th, 2024. And there's a lot going on here. So this is a very long video that I'm going to leave on our YouTube channel. It's about 18 minutes if you want to look at it and just simply follow it and see what's happening, because this is an incredible sort of a wild bunch of stuff just coming together. So this hive is a swarm hive that moved in sometime this summer, not exactly sure when. Appears to be Russian, from our Russian hives, but again, I'm not sure. The fascinating part is a number of drones that are being expelled this late in the year, because we're talking November 18th. You'll also see bees coming in with pollen, and there's one right there. And if you're listening to this, I suggest look at a bunch of it looks like pollen. We found some goldenrod that had popped up, and we also found some, believe it or not, dandelions, which I didn't know dandelions came back, and they're true dandelions. I checked them with the apps, and sure enough, they are dandelions. So it's fascinating. So if you watch the drones here, the first question is, why so many drones so late in the year? What could possibly be the purpose other than HVAC? We've talked about HVAC before, that one of the reasons there are so many drones in a hive until a certain date is the bees know that at a certain point, the amount of honey these drones will consume goes far beyond their benefit, and they kick them out. Now, what I find fascinating is they appear to be kicking them out and dragging them off, you'll see, and then they seem to fly back, or they're coming from other hives where they have been also, booted out. And in looking at these bees, and looking at these drones, they appear to be incredibly healthy. Remember, if there were a lot of scarring or drone marks on it, mite marks, you could argue that this isn't a very healthy hive, but it looks extremely healthy. It fits with the pattern of having a lot of bees late in the year, although this hive had a significant number of bees throughout the year. There's another drone. See the bee sort of hanging on to him. And now the drone's going to fly away with the honeybee hanging on. There's a drone with two bees on it. I also saw a drone actually try to mimic a bee and was on top of another drone trying to pretend, I think, it was dragging it out, when in fact it was just hitching a ride. Now the bees coming in with pollen are acting as if they would at any other time of the year, bringing in food for the hive. The other bees, there's not a lot of cleaning going on. There's a bit of that, but a lot of it is just guards and other bees hauling out drones. So it could be that the pulling out and the getting the drones is the priority today, and that's why we're not seeing the usual cleaning that goes on at these hives for survivors. But remember, this is a swarm, and we don't know if it's going to make it this year. But there sure are a lot of drones. This is a great learning video for our AI, and we'll be using it in future training sessions to be able to differentiate between drones and bees with pollen. So I'm going to let this run for quite a while. I'll try to store it all on our YouTube channel, so go have a look if you're interested in just some beautiful drones and bees, and so late in the year. We're talking November 18th. So if we suddenly went down to, say, 3 degrees Celsius, what's gonna happen to all these bees? Are they just going to instinctively fly out and perish, or are they all going to be expected to survive in the hive for the 3 or 4 months? Because we're talking December, January, February, and March, so we're looking at 4 months of survival. And look at the drones. There are so many drones being hauled out, and throughout. Look at there's one, there's another, and they're going to be throughout the video. It just gets more intense, and I think it's just the signal they did to say, okay, now they're going back in. They're trying to go back in. Now, unfortunately, the markings aren't that distinctive, so we don't know when they're dragged out if it's one that just snuck in or it's a new one. But they are persistent. It's also interesting. I didn't run the AI app on this, but it looks like there are no wasps. There's no issues of any kind of, failed hive because they're bringing in pollen. And again, I've talked about that. But to me, that means I believe we have a healthy queen here. And the drones are just being, they're just being hauled out. So we'll see how this goes. This is Hank for Treatment-Free Beekeeping at the Wildflower Bee Farm. November 18th, we're bringing in pollen. We're pulling out drones. And we're getting ready for winter, but it still looks a lot like September and early October. You having a great day, and talk soon.